Well, g'day everybody, Johnny from Road Train Adventures back again with another story, and this time we're going to be showing you how to change gears. Been getting a lot of requests about how to do that, so what we're going to do first is just show you how to change gears taking off, and I'm going to try to show you the throttle positions and as much as I can. Then second and third, we're going to be showing you how to go up a big hill. Now I'm pretty heavy, this load's probably about 84 tonne all up. So I'm showing you how to go up a hill, and I'm probably going to be going into the low box because it's heavy, and then what to do when we're going down a hill. So let's get in and get into it. Okay, so in order to start, we're going to put our foot on the clutch, put it all the way to the floor till it stops, and hold it firmly against the floor, and I'm going to put it into gear, just sliding our clutch out a little if it doesn't go in. And now we're going to just move off. Now we just watch our so I'm going to go through full gears here because we're going down a bit of a hill here. So now we're going to lift up the knob to go for a full gear again. Now this switch here, we're going to switch forward, and now back and going to go down, then switch forward. Now the throttle, as you see, I'm not really using a huge amount of throttle. Now I'm going to use more throttle because we're in a higher gear. When we change our gears, we want to apply the throttle on and off in a gradual motion. It's not full on, full off. Every movement you want to be making smooth movements. And now we're getting up to speed. Right, now let's just say if we want to come to a stop, so we'll turn our engine brakes on. I hope you can hear the engine brakes. Okay. So let's just say if we want to come to a stop. So we can see something up ahead and we think, okay, we're going to slow down and come to a stop now. So what we'll do is we'll flick our switch back to low, and then with the throttle just gradually go up a little. Now, I'm going to go back a full gear this time. There's a couple of ways you can do it. One is applying the throttle slowly and then matching this gear, or you can tap it twice, but this all comes with practice. So I'm going to go up a full gear by applying the throttle slowly, and we're slowing down. So I haven't applied the brake at all yet. Now we're going to go another full gear again, but this time I'll do the double tap. So still no brake. This time for some reason in this gear I just do the applying once. And we'll pull over here. so we're coming to a stop. Now, still I haven't touched the brake, and we're down to 20 kilometers an hour. And remember, I'm quite heavy too. Now I'll put on the brake and the clutch and put it in neutral, and we've come to a stop. Put it back in the low range, and there we go. Okay, I've just pulled up at the parking bay, so we've seen the taking off and the slowing down using the engine brakes. So to give you an idea about how much weight we've got on, we're looking at, well, right there we've got about 22.3. Here, I think there was 16.5 or so, and then at the back there's 22.5 there too. So it is heavy. So from here we're going to be going, let's see, what are we doing? First of all, going up Bindoon Hill, so there'll be a, I think we'll be slowing down for that one, and then going down the other side, and that's where we'll end it, I guess. So let's get in and see how we go. Alright, we're getting close to the bottom of Bindoon Hill. So we're doing 100 at the moment. I'll try to call the gears, but it's sometimes a little hard to remember what gear we're in. Okay, so we're starting to go up it. So we've got 100 at the bottom of the hill, of course. So we're in 18th. I'm going to keep the revs up here and change to 17 now. I'm going to go down to full gear here because I know we're really going to die up this hill. So I'm going to get it back to 1300, and now just give it that bit of a tap on the revs and go straight in. But then again, you know, practice makes perfect, and I've done this a few times. This time here I might give it 2 taps just because, well, anyway. So what was that, 16, 14, what are we, I don't know what I'm in now, but anyway, we're still in the high box. Going to go back another full gear. Now I'm probably going to die and probably have to go back a full gear again. Actually, I've actually backed off on the throttle, as you can see a bit here. So it can hold at this stage, but we are getting steeper now. There goes the fan. So we're down to 30 kilometers an hour. At this stage, oddly enough, I think we can hold the top box, the high box. So we're going to get a bit steeper just up here. This is where we may die. Now going back from high box to low box, it can be a bit of a struggle. Yeah, I'm going to die. So I'm going to try one split and hopefully I don't stuff it. Yeah, I see I stuffed it. Now I'm going to have to go back a whole gear. See, just the low box really, it's difficult to go back. Anyway, we survived. I don't know why, but going from high to low, when you go back, it just doesn't go in as well. So now I've gone back one too many. I had to, because otherwise I would have just come to a stop. So now I'm having to hold the throttle right back. I mean, if I were to accelerate, you'll listen, you'll see I've got power to accelerate now. So I might try to get another gear out of it, just to get a bit faster up the hill, keep the revs down. So what I'm going to do here now is just keep it at 1500 and just mosey on up the hill. Now the good thing about keeping it, you don't want to be going up a hill just flat to the floor, just busting his ass the whole way up. It's nice to find a gear that it'll motor up and you can back off on the throttle a bit. Now we're coming to the top. Now I'm going to try to accelerate a bit so I can actually show how we slow down a bit in order to use the engine brakes to find which gear we're going to be going down the hill on. Now there's a poor car coming up behind me. I'm going to try to pull over a bit and see if it'll come around me, because I will go slow down it. Oh, it's a Ford. Yeah, they're pretty useless. They're coming around. Yes, of course he's not going to come around. Oh well, I tried. Okay, now I'm going to back off already. Now I have 3 positions on the Jake, so I'm always in high. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to go put it back into medium because we're not so steep at this stage. So right now I'm in high and the high split. So far as holding us back, I can still switch up to high just to keep it back a bit, and we'll see how it goes. So now it's in high, you'll see the turbo come up. Now this is an EGR Gen 3, so basically what happens on this one is, actually to be honest I don't know how it really works, but it sends air back through the turbo, and as you can see it's full turbo burst. And so if I were to take this off back to medium, you'll see the turbo just fall away, and now I'm starting to drift away. So that I think we can go down on this gear. It's getting away a little. Actually, I still haven't touched the brake, as you can see. 1800. Oh, now with engine brakes as well, engine brakes work better at higher revs. I'm going to put my foot on the brake a little here, because I think it's going to hold it at this. Engine brakes work best at higher revs, so there's no point having it at 13 or 1500. It's working, but not very well. So the higher revs, the better. I don't really like to keep it at 2000. I think 2000 is, yeah, I don't like to get it up that high. Although Cummins people will tell you that nothing wrong with 2000, but I don't know. I don't want it up there. Now we've come to here, so I'm going to let it go from here. I'm going to go down the split, and I'm going to just go through splits here. So I'm just basically tapping it to go through splits. Oh, look at this bump. Okay, now I'm going to go through in full gear because I'm just going too slow. Now we're going to accelerate. And now we're in 18th. And we'll get to 100 by the time we get to the bottom of the hill. I'm only touching the throttle. No point powering on, going down the hill. And as you can see, we're already doing 100. This speedo is out a little, so 106 is 100. And there we go, we made it down the hill successfully without burning out the brakes. It can be done. Oh, hey. Right, so from here, I'm just going to continue into Perth, go straight to the Abernethy hookup and disconnect and get ready for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning it won't take long to unload these. We'll basically go straight in with one trailer, unload, and what would that take to unchain and unstrap all of that? Maybe an hour and a half at the very, very most. I mean, I can usually get both trailers from 7:30 to say 9:30, both done. 10 o'clock at the very, very latest. but normally it's more like 9:30, so it really doesn't take long to unload this. It is simply a case of just undoing all the chains, rolling them up and the straps, then they come along and unload them, and you're away. It is one of the easier loads that we get. Okay, so we're coming into Bindoon, so let's have a go at using our jakes to slow us down. So, not a hard, it's not hard to do this at all. We're just going to go back a split. But remember, just once we go back to the low split, now just accelerate a little, and it will grab the gear, and that's all you've got to do to change gears from a high and low split. So here, I'll brake a little just because we're coming in a bit fast. I'll go back a full gear. Now I will say one thing about going down hills. I don't believe in the 40 kilometers an hour going down the hill. My belief is you go as fast or slow as the truck will hold. So basically, you know, if you can go down the hill at 60, go down the hill at 60. If the engine brakes are holding you at that because you may be light, what is the point of going down the hill at 40 and you've really got to just turn the jakes right off nearly just to hold it at 40? If the engine's holding it, then that's the speed that you should be allowed to go down in. Anyway, there you go. Let's continue on to Perth, and we'll talk to you soon.